Hello and welcome back to another unboxing video, and today we have Sanctuary, the board game of Robert Lynn Asprin's Thieves World. This is a game that I've had since, for years, since I bought it. I think I was 13 or 14 years old when I picked this up. This was back in the 80s, and I picked up at the Complete Strategist in New York City, which is still there. It's one of the best gaming stores you'll ever find. I just recently played it the other day with my kids, and I said, why not do a quick review of it? You don't see it that often online. So again, it's Sanctuary, the board game of Robert Lynn Asprin's Thieves World. Great artwork. 1 to 6 players, ages 12 to adult. Of course, it's by Mayfair Games. Can you survive fiction's most notorious cutthroats? So let's flip the box over. Let's see if we can get some information here. Welcome to Sanctuary. The city of Sanctuary, created for the best-selling Thieves World anthology series, has been hailed by many as the meanest, seediest town in all of fantasy. Here is a real chance to test your wits, skills, and luck against hardcore streetwise criminals. Just don't count your silver too soon. In Sanctuary, there's always someone waiting to take it away from you. Then Robert Lynn Asprin, here's some pictures there for you. The game includes a 20 by 24 mounted map of the city of Sanctuary, 10 pawns, 5 thieves, 5 hellhounds, 2 decks of cards, including rumors, events, and weapons, 2 sheets of silver pieces, 1 10-sided and 2 6-sided dice, rules for basic, advanced, and solitaire play. Playing time, solitaire 15 minutes, basic 1 hour, advanced 3 hours. 1 to 6 players, ages 12 to adult. Again, Mayfair Games. Let's see if we got a date here when this was released. No, nothing on the box, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what's on the inside. Again, this has been already punched, as I already said. Ooh, look at all the goodness inside. Different types of cards and all kinds of good stuff in here. So the first thing I'll pull out here, get these cards out of the way and get the rules book. You can take a look at that first. All right, so we got the rule book, which is right here, Sanctuary, the introduction. Here's a little bit of background of why they needed to have hellhounds into the city of Sanctuary. It was kind of left alone for a while, and the thievery started getting out of control, so they had to send some people. Give you a flip. It's a nice flavor background for the story of Sanctuary. All right, and then goes into the rules. Sanctuary talks about the components a little bit, diagrams of where everything's located, the street spaces, the locations, the sewer entrance, where the hellhounds start, right? The different kinds of coins, the basic game, what the different cards mean, the different parts of the cards, right? What the event cards do, rumor card, what they're for, gaining new rumors, movement, moving of the hellhounds, how to use the sewers, hellhound chart, the dungeon, caches and carrying coins, making deals, gaining silver pieces, and of course winning the game. Courtesy, solitaire rules to begin, crime pays, caught, crime wave continues, the advanced game. I have played this game solo. Rules are very straightforward. Each type of rule set has a different twist to it. So the easiest one obviously is a solitaire game. That's why it only takes about half an hour to play. And the advanced has a lot more rules to it. When I played with my my daughters, we did just a regular basic game, not the solo, but the regular basic rules. Caches, deals and muggings, committing successful thefts, hiring thugs, protection spells, weapons, 6-player optional rule, victory conditions, Avenue of the Temples, muggers, pickpockets, different rules for all those. different things you could add in. Burglar, mugger, pickpocket, fisherman's wharf, fisherman's row, the wharf. So you'll see these are all different sections which are in the game itself again. Just the things you could add into it here. Palace, processional, Street of Red Lanterns, the West Side, of course your credits. There it is, Mayfair Games, 1982. Like I said, I picked this one at 13 or 14, so that's an 83 or 84 when I picked this up. And then lock in some other stuff about Thieves World. Gives you an overall map of where things are located. And there are some tables for you. Dungeon sentences, Hellhound encounter table, Death failure result table, basic game, advanced game. There you go. There's your rulebook. So the red cards are your rumor cards. The sewer entrances, pickpocket, pickpocket. Ship has come in. Shelp of God of Thieves smiles. Burgle any opponent's cachet. You attempt to rob a woman who has a white staff. And it says here, lose a turn as she hits you with the wand of fear. Play immediately. So you never know who you're taking on. Meet street urchin. Again, it gives you the instructions. You have to play it right now. So the card, when you pull this card, it happens to the character immediately. You try to pickpocket of this misshapen man. Something happens. Get protection spell from Ms. Rife. Bolt of Sick Falls off a cart. Argue with Rashan. Pickpocket half the silver. Find Imperial Scroll in the street. Be an informer. Street Lyran. A fanful is spreading false rumors. Meet Hakim. Urchins owe you a favor and act as a lookout. Mug opponent. Skeleton key for the dungeons. Boots of speed. Sewer map. Burgle any opponent's cachet. Mungo picks your pocket. Lady Rosanda tips you 20 silver pieces for saving her from a mugging. Guardsman demands 5 SP bribe. Bribe, not a bribe, but money. Stop and listen to Hakim's story. Get a dungeon free card. Shalpa helps you. Sell information to Solomon for 5 SPs. Get Stifav. So you get all these different cards. Those are your rumors. Okay, a bunch of those. And you have Thieves cards. Again, so in the basic game, you don't use all these cards. In the expert or advanced game, you do. There you go. One type of mugger, Yang. Bet Demich, another burglar. Sen Allerson. Terror Winsing. Andrew Alfred Mugger. There's a blade, +1 success rolls at any crime. Those are some little treasures that you can find. These are your pieces. Now the black ones are the Hellhounds, and the multicolored ones are the Thieves. So they're basic game pieces. I'll take one out and show you. Very basic. Quite commonplace in games in the 80s. Get 10 of them overall. Start with that. Get that deck of cards. You got, again, that deck of cards. You get this here. Get 2 6-sided dice and a 10-sided dice. Okay. Dice are small. They're like the type of dice that they give you for 40K. Work just fine though. And of course, then you get your 10-sided dice there. Looks like I need a replacement dice. There it is, or replacement die, I should say. Then you got your stack of coins. Coins have different values on them. If you look at it, that's got 50, that's got 100, that's got 25. So that's the silver pieces that you're looking for. Don't need to show you all the ones that are in the game. There's a couple of tokens for your thieves. And your magic item. Those are just some of your extra tokens that you get there. Another magic item. So that's your example of those. And the values on the coins go from anywhere from 100 down to 5 silver pieces. Okay. Let's see, you get this in there. It's from Mayfair Games. Never sent it in. There you go. This was also in the box. Hawking some other products of the time. Ooh, pricing. Not too bad for game prices, right? In the 80s. There you go. Also had this. Again, some customer order form. Six LED demo derby miniatures, $2. Empire Builder miniatures, $2. Posters, T-shirts, $7.50. Postage and handling, $1 per item. Not too bad for shipping. Get the new CMON shipping for was it Cyber? The new one they're putting out, it's like $45 to start, and it goes up from there. It costs people $200 to ship something to them. Expensive. All right, here's your other deck of cards. All right. This tells you where you got to head towards. You start off at the tax house, or in the palace. It's in the palace section, and that's where the location is, the tax house. So you get back through the maze, you wind up earning 90 silver pieces for that one. Empire's Wharf. So these are your challenge cards. Gotta go to downwind section, grab a peasant's purse, and you get 5 silver pieces for it. These are the challenges that you get. Never put rubber bands on your things. That's what happens when you put rubber bands on them as a kid. I love the artwork. It's old school, you know, D&D from the 80s. It's got that feel to it and that vibe to it. And of course, as you know, here's the card stuck to it. Rip it, but there it is. Oh, that's why you don't use rubber bands. Another one of the pickpockets are right there. Oh, blue card. jeweler's quarters, quarter arms. Of course, this is all lore from the actual book itself, Thieves World. All right, so I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Now the board comes in multiple pieces, so you push this stuff to the side and I pull this out for you. You can take a look at it. So again, that represents this represents a sewer entrance. That's your location. So you get the card and it tells you have to go to the laundry, you have to go to Panitz, you got to go to the governor's warehouse. That's what indicates that. Of course, these are places that you step on to get to. That's one. That's two. That goes here. Big puzzle. All right. They got the Empire's Wharf down here, the old wharf, the wine barrel, maze. Now, when you go back to the maze, that's where your starting point's in the maze, and when you go, the thieves go out and they come back. That's where they gain their silver pieces from. It's basically their safe haven. That's where it is there. Got the Griffin's Tavern and the old wharf. Put this thing together. Let's see what we got here. That's the top piece that goes up here. Oh. And they lay right in there beautifully. There you go. And that's where your decks of cards go. That there shows you where the rumor cards go, the event cards go, and your discard pile goes right here. The palace is right in the center here. And your sixth piece goes right there. So it's quite a large board, I should say. And there it is. So the board is very cool, as you can tell. Love the board. All right. So there's your board. And your cards. So again, had it here. Red goes on the event deck. Rumors go over here. This card pile there. Got your coins. Got this. Got your dice in the bag there. Your extra stuff. Got your blue deck. Your thieves. And your rules. And that makes up and completes another unboxing video. This time, Sanctuary, the board game of Robert Lynn Asprin's Thieves World. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave us a comment, throw us a like, and of course, I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Be safe, be well, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.